how's it? Aloha and welcome to HI Now Weekender. I'm Kainoa Carlson.
And I'm Rachel Picaro. We got a great show for you, and obviously we got a lot of pumpkins. We want to give.
That's right.
Yep, Aloon Farms a big mahalo for dressing our set so beautiful. You got to check them out this weekend, today, tomorrow, 9 to 5, free parking, free admission.
They have an awesome
everything.
pumpkin patch out there. You can also, they've got sweet corn. Eva sweet corn out there as well. And if you want to take your pumpkin carving to the next level, City Mill has an awesome rotary tool. I got a chance to take a look. Here it is. Hey, how's it? Aloha, gang. We're back at City Mill with more do-it-yourself projects, easy projects you can do at home. And today, we're talking about the Dremel Light. It's light and it's cordless. What would people use this for?
People would use it to like mark their tools or anything like that, etch into any kind of material that they're using. I could use it on this. I could say, put my name across this as Ron's tool, those kind of things. So now I can use this thing to sharpen my tools. I add in the stone. The Dremel Light has variable speed, so I can use it in the fine points and being able to sand and clean my points and everything up. We just take off that attachment there.
Okay, so you can use it for sharpening tools, polishing, etching, kind of a variety of different things. And what I like about this too is for all you people that get intimidated by power tools, this is kind of like an easier version. It's a more handheld version, more compact. It's like a beginner stage,
The starter point.
The starter point, Dremel Light, this is what you gotta get. Okay, so that's for sharpening, and what else we can do?
Okay, we can also go ahead and sand things out. All I'm doing is changing the hosel out, or changing the attachment out. Finer points here on the, making some markings, decorating out this pot.
This really kind of helps express creativity.
We can make it all nice with this etching attachment.
Okay.
You know, it's so light, you can use it like a pencil, and you just start making your leaf design and those kind of things in there. This is what you get in the box with your Dremel Light, all the items that you could use to get started. Then you can also upgrade yourself to more items. It's a 52 item kit.
There you go. For all you people that get scared of the power drills, this is what you need, the Dremel Light. This and the attachments all available at citymill.com and at City Mills across the island.
Brought to you by City Mill.
It's an awesome tool. Make sure you check that out. Now, HawaiiUSA Federal Credit Union has always been about supporting our local businesses. In fact, today we have Monique and Malia here to talk about this very special partnership with HawaiiUSA Federal Credit Union and HI Now. We're talking about HI Now Grindz. We're going to be supporting our local restaurants. Monique, we'll start with you. Talk a little bit about what people can expect in the upcoming week.
Yeah, thanks, Kainoa. It's been an interesting ride. A lot of our small businesses that we partner with obviously have been suffering through the pandemic. So when we had the opportunity to partner with you folks, Hawaii News Now, we were really excited because it's another way for us to give back to our small businesses that we partner with and showcase their stories, who they are, what families you're supporting in our community and on our island.
Yeah, and we put a spotlight on the restaurants. Malia, Ohana Sub, can you tell the folks a little bit about some of the restaurants that we featured?
Yeah, definitely. So Ohana Subs was one of ours. They're located out in Wahiawa, and they have amazing sandwiches.
Oh, tasty stuff.
Amazing, amazing. So we also did restaurants like Karai Crab. We did some pizza mamos. So, you know, we've done all over the island, and just featuring the local businesses that we have that some may not even know that we have, and that were heavily affected and you know, just trying to survive during COVID, and they have amazing food.
Yeah, I think that was the cool thing for me, was going to some of these local spots I had never even heard of. They've got Ono tasting stuff. Monique, why was this an important thing for HawaiiUSA Federal Credit Union to do? Put a spotlight on these local businesses.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think because a lot of our small business partners were suffering, and you know, we worked behind the scenes during, you know, a lot of it for grants. With the Honolulu City and County, and we thought, well, what is another way that we can help? So when we had this opportunity, we thought, wow, it really showcases us giving back to our community, number one, and sharing their stories of their families and how we can help support in our community their businesses and their employees.
And that, for me, was one of the most interesting things to see, was how these restaurants pivoted during the pandemic. Malia, from your viewpoint, going and seeing these restaurants, having them tell their stories, what was that experience like? Just, you know, seeing really the lengths they had to go to not only survive, but some of them now actually thriving, doing better than they were doing before.
Yeah, absolutely. It was the most humbling experience to be a part of that, to just see the strength, the determination, you know, never giving up. I mean, even the things that they were doing on their end to just, you know, make sure that they could still survive. It's incredible, it really is, and they were not willing to give up, which is what motivated us as well to just keep pushing and knowing that there is support in the community anywhere, and we wanted to just make sure we could get in there.
Well, a big mahalo to you and everyone at HawaiiUSA Federal Credit Union for continuing to support our local small businesses. All of our segments from HI Now Grindz will be featured on HiNowDaily.com. Tune in next week.
Productions has established the Hawaii Fashion Showcase as the premier fashion show to be a part of. And I'm here with the executive producer of this show, Noelle Ross. So happy to have you sitting with me.
Aloha, I'm so happy to be here with you. It's so exciting.
Awesome, and you have to tell me and everyone who may not know about the Hawaii Fashion Showcase.
So Hawaii Fashion Showcase, we highlight local trending designers and not only have an amazing fashion show, but we also end up producing a TV show. So the stories that they share really come to life, for everyone to see that might not be there in person. We've got on October 24th is going to be the premiere of Hawaii Fashion Showcase in New York. So at 7 p.m. on KHNL, and then if you're not able to see it then, on October 28th at 7 p.m. on K5. And then following that, we're gonna bring it all together on October 30th at 6 p.m. on KGMB.
Awesome, and do you guys have a website?
We do, HawaiiFashionShowcase.com. So anywhere you need to get, in touch with the designers or the shows, and all the information is gonna be right there. So much energy and the excitement and the talent that is emerging from Hawaii. I'm just honored to even be a part of all of this coming together and see so many opportunities for these designers and even the models and hair and makeup, and everyone's along for this amazing journey and ride that we're just going with the flow.
Gotcha, and you know what? I was following along with the Designs by Kamohoali'i, and you guys went to New York, right? So tell me about that experience and what you guys did there and what's next.
Of course, we had to follow and document this whole journey from Hawaii Island to New York, and one of the first Native Hawaiians being featured in Times Square at Sony Hall with such an amazing journey that we saw everyone come together for. And so that is going to be coming up, and seeing all the behind the scenes and the fun stuff and kind of the intense moments getting there, coming up on October 24th. That will be for everyone to see, and then we'll have some more exciting news that is also going to be coming right around the corner with a new Hawaii designer going to New York that we'll be announcing at some point soon.
Thank you so much, Noelle, for being here. Again, HawaiiFashionShowcase.com will also have everything up on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo.
Yes, mahalo.
Aloha and welcome to 1108 Oahe Street. We're in one of the most design-forward towers in Ward Village, Anaha. I'm with Dolores Bedionis of Locations, and you're going to tell me all about your new unit, right?
Hi Rachel, nice to see you. Welcome to Anaha Penthouse 3508. It's one of the most extraordinary penthouses in Hawaii. Perched atop Anaha on the 35th floor.
This extraordinary penthouse is one of a kind, with its surrounding views of Honolulu's natural beauty and cityscape.
So you catch spectacular views of the ocean, Diamond Head, Almoana Beach Park, and the mountains from 11-foot floor-to-ceiling glass windows.
Anaha, Hawaiian for reflection of light, is located in Honolulu's most distinguished urban neighborhood, Ward Village, and was designed to capture and reflect the light of the Pacific Ocean, as well as the dramatic and ever-changing sky in Honolulu.
So this one is a true rarity because the owner handpicked custom elements that you've never seen in any of the penthouses in Hawaii. So you have here these metallic grass cloth wallpapers. You have a diamond flecked marble floors and walls. You have the hand-carved sconces, and features also over 1,000 of the hand-blown glass orbs.
In the heart of it all is this stunning Studio Becker kitchen featuring travertine kitchen island and gold splash countertops, sub-zero refrigerator, and Miele appliances.
Stunningly beautiful chef's kitchen. It's lined with a lot of windows, so you get to see the view, and also sheds light on the custom cabinetry and the high-end appliances. So the master bedroom is fully customized. She has this mirrored built-in cabinetry, which she created to add more space to the bedroom. And then it opens up to the luxurious master bathroom, all done in island and Italian Snidero lacquer.
This penthouse truly exudes elegance and sophistication.
This home is perfect for anyone who enjoys living in the middle of it all. You have the fine dining, theaters, art shows, farmers market, and of course the beach right on your footsteps. I call it a superlative setting for sophisticated living, and I see it as a blend of modern city and paradise.
Dolores, I had such a great time viewing this listing.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely, and if you guys want to hear more about this incredible spot, you have to contact Dolores from Locations.
Brought to you by Locations Hawaii.
Aloha! We are honoring women small business owners, and here with us is Uli, the founder and CEO of Pour Moi Skincare. Hey Uli, tell us how you are celebrating this month.
October is Small Business Month, and it's especially tough for women to own their small business and grow it into a big business, and I feel so lucky.
That's great! Now how did you even get started?
Here's how I got started. When I discovered that everything we've been taught about skincare and skin was actually obsolete and not true anymore, I was shocked that the beauty industry was not reacting to it. So I decided to do it.
What sets your skincare apart from all the others?
This is customized and specifically made for Hawaii, for the tropical climate that you are facing. It doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, it doesn't matter what gender you are or skin type. All it matters is that you live on the beautiful islands of Hawaii. I was able to partner with one of the most world-renowned laboratory in France in the Rhône-Alpes region, and it took us about a decade, but we created the world's first climate smart skincare, and look at the results we are getting. On this hand, I use climate smart skincare, and on this hand, a regular moisturizer. This is the proof of youth. That's how powerful this really is.
How's those hands, Uli? That's amazing.
Even we are a small business and not a multi-billion-dollar beauty company, we have patents that protect our technology, make it totally proprietary so nobody can copy it. We have been awarded 2 US patents. What's also interesting is that actually in the United States, over 80% of patents are still owned by men. Women are a very, very small minority who own their own patents. So I want to inspire all women small business owners, go and get your IP.
What kind of advice would you give to our viewers who might be thinking about starting their own small business?
Make sure it really works. Make sure you get proof, and even more proof, because it's a huge undertaking.
Uli, thank you so much. Now, we gotta see those hands just one more time, girl.
Here we go. This is the proof of youth.
You know, Uli, I've been trying it myself, and I am really loving it, so thank you.
Thank you for supporting a small business.
Brought to you by Pour Moi Climate Smart Skincare.
If you want to look and feel younger and perform like you did in your 20s and 30s, you could benefit from the Pshot. We caught up with Dr. Sanderson to talk about how it can change your life.
At some point in our lives, we are going to start to experience decreases in our sexual performance. Some men develop full-blown erectile dysfunction. Other men just start to notice decreases in their performance. They're just not quite what they used to be. The Pshot is something that can help men in either category. Everybody's aware of Viagra, Cialis. Sometimes these things can have side effects. Sometimes they can be downright dangerous. Fortunately, the medications such as Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, those are all kind of band-aids. Pshot actually helps to heal, helps to regenerate. It is addressing the actual root cause of the decrease in performance that every man is going to see at some point. Now let's say you get a cut. Platelets are going to go to that area, they're going to stop the bleeding, they're going to open up, and they're going to release their growth factors. And you're going to get regeneration of the tissue. Now the Pshot is the same thing. Do a nerve block. It's a completely painless procedure, similar to when you go to the dentist. And the dentist does a block, he puts a little bit of lidocaine over the nerve goes to sleep for a couple hours, and then you don't even feel it when he pulls your tooth. So he takes some blood from your arm, and in your blood, in your platelets, there are a whole bunch of different growth factors. As we take the body's own healing power, we inject it into the erectile tissue of the penis, and we take those growth factors, and we put that into the erectile tissue, and then over the course of the next 2 to 3 months, that erectile tissue regrows. So we're basically kind of taking it back in time a little bit, just so we perform like we used to perform. It's a great procedure. Like I said, it's painless, it's quick. It takes me about an hour and a half to perform the whole thing beginning to end. Almost every man is a candidate for this. And then it lasts for about 18 months. People ask me, first of all, is there any downtime? There really isn't any downtime. You can have this done and then immediately go back to work. We do ask that people just leave it alone, no sexual activity for maybe a couple days afterwards, but after that there's nothing. But what they really should notice is after a couple weeks they start to see improvements in their stamina, so their erections will last longer. They start to notice improvements in their firmness, so their erections are more firm. Men continue to see improvements over the course of like 3 months. I usually tell my patients that about 12 weeks is when we're going to see the peak effect, and then we'll hold that for about a year or so. Because it is your own blood and your own growth factors, there is no chance of having any sort of a reaction to this, okay? There's nothing foreign that's going into your body. There's no chance of an allergic reaction to it. It's a very safe procedure because this is just your own growth factors. If men are interested in the procedure and they want to set up a consultation, they can call our clinic at 523-5483, text us at 201-2927.
Brought to you by Thrive Med Spa.
At Hawaii State Federal Credit Union, they're all about expanding, innovating while boosting the local economy. We caught up with Andrew Rosen to talk about why supporting our local credit unions is so important.
International Credit Union Day is a day when we can remember and really acknowledge the important role that credit unions play in our community. Credit unions were first created to support underserved communities and help people in times of crisis. And we really saw that during the COVID pandemic. During COVID, all of Hawaii's credit unions stepped up and jumped in to help our community when people really needed support. Hawaii State Federal Credit Union, we organized 2 major food drives over the last 18 months. And together we collected more than 5 tons of food and donated over $100,000 to the Hawaii Food Bank and the Maui Food Bank. When COVID first hit and businesses had to shut down, we helped the city and county distribute small business grants. And we actually distributed more than $173 million in grants to thousands of businesses just to help them get through the crisis. You know, a lot of people think that credit unions have limited products and services, but we really are a one-stop financial services company. We offer all the same services as any bank. So whether you're looking for a checking account or shopping for a mortgage, or even if you need long-term financial advice on how to plan for your retirement, we offer all of those services here. One of the big differences between a bank and a credit union is that we are owned and operated by our members. We're a not-for-profit financial cooperative. And that means our goal is not to pad the pockets of shareholders. It's really to serve all of our members and provide them critical financial services, financial education, and make sure we're offering the most competitive rates we can. We actually partner with more than 300 businesses and organizations across the state. And if you work at any of those companies or you're a member of any of those organizations, you're actually eligible for membership and you may not even realize it. So we're opening 4 new locations in the next 6 months. 4 will be at Safeway stores on Oahu and Maui. And then actually we're also building a new headquarters, and that will have a new state-of-the-art branch and will be super convenient for a lot of our members who are state employees or city and county employees. You can go to our website at HawaiiUSAFCU.com, and we actually have a great promotion going on now for new members, so check that out.
Brought to you by Hawaii State Federal Credit Union.
The 16th annual Hawaii Book and Music Festival is going virtual this year, and it's packed with storytellers and music, and it's continuing daily through November 4th.
I'm Roger Jelinek. I'm Executive Director of the Hawaii Book and Music Festival. It's a festival that started in 2006. This is the 16th annual festival. It started as a regular book festival that you see in cities across the country, across the world. And we've always had a really deep dedication to Hawaiian culture, which happens to be a lot about books. For 2020, we had planned to have the festival as a physical festival on the UH Manoa campus. They are partnering with us. On Mondays, we do Hawaiian culture. On Tuesdays, we do wellness. On Wednesdays, we do sustainability. On Thursdays, we do innovation. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do authors. I'm a best-selling author, Lisa C. She's a Chinese American. She's written maybe 6 best-selling novels. And she's coming to present a book called The Island of Sea Women, which is an island off Korea during the time between the Japanese and the Chinese were fighting each other, and Korea was occupied. And so it's very dramatic, and it's gotten huge raves as a book. We have another, Michael Mann, who is a climate scientist. And then we have other events. We have a fabulous presentation by Solomon Enos that you register once, and then you can just click on every event or 5 events or 1 event, and then if you're intrigued, you can come back and click on some more. The way Hawaiians are thinking about what to do next with the economy is a woman named Kate Rayworth from Oxford University. So it's early in the morning, it's 8:30 in the morning because of the time difference. And she's written a book called Donut Economics, How to Think Like a 21st Century Economist, which sounds a bit technical, but actually it's a very easy read, and she's a fabulous speaker. And you may be aware last year of this organization called the Aina Aloha Economic Futures, which now had about 5,000 members and was endorsed by many institutions in the state. And they were very focused on what they call circular economics, and that's what she represents. So we expect a really big turnout for that. The festival runs right through to November the 4th.
Brought to you by the Hawaii Book and Music Festival in partnership with the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
Hey, thank you so much for watching HI Now Weekends there. We want to give Aloon Farms a big mahalo because look at, they dressed our set so beautiful.
Yeah, make sure you get out there. 9 to 5, right?
9 to 5, that's right. This weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you get free parking, you get free admission, and you can take so many pictures out there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. And the pumpkin patch is always good fun for the ohana and the keikis, yeah?
That's right.
Make sure we check it out. We'll have everything up on HiNowDaily.com. We'll see you Monday morning.